you know. Okay, and then do the clapper so I can start the time now. Yeah. Welcome to College Convo. Our two guests today are Benji and Ollie.
And the College Convo is hosted by myself, Ed.
And Timothy.
And me, Ollie.
Yeah. So,
Well,
Without further ado,
we'd like to welcome a wee clap.
thanks guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
and for you at home, welcome to our first ever episode, College Convo. We're excited to have you guys on board as we start our journey of this podcast.
It's a passion project, yeah.
Passion project, you could call it.
Yeah, a passion
Right,
about
let's get right into it.
Yeah.
So, big umbrella question, which is, who are you? Because I just remember when I was year 9, I kind of didn't know anything about who was the head boy when we were year 9.
Mexico boy.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about him or Zach either. The year after that,
Yeah.
so we kind of want to know just life. What was your life before college?
Yeah.
Give the juniors some insight to
Yeah, like,
years prior.
Because
Who
they
made
don't
you?
know who Benjamin Wood is.
Absolutely. Well, starting with primary, I suppose. I live in Sumner and went to Sumner Primary School. I loved every bit of that. I have played rugby since I was very little. I surf.
But athletics, mean you?
Bit of athletics.
Yeah.
Bit of athletics. I'm following basketball quite heavily currently.
Oh.
I love the NBA. So for me,
Who would you say is the GOAT?
Michael Jordan.
Oh,
It's got to be. It's
Team
got
of
to be, doesn't
choice. Team of choice.
Spurs, San Antonio.
Yeah.
So I have to say they're not up to scratch this season, but they'll get there. They will get there. But yeah, honestly, I don't really come from a background. Pretty privileged background, but I don't. Haven't really come from a very rigid set schedule type background. I've just sort of cruised and done. I played tennis. I did a little bit of volleyball.
The hairline is also in the family, would you say?
That's fair enough. No, my dad is bald.
Okay.
My dad is bald, for anyone out there that was wondering. Hogwarts. But yeah, I just loving life at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, in complete contrast, I'm not really a sportsman. So no, but yeah, I guess acting and singing is my sort of gig. It's where I sort of thrive. And yeah, take every opportunity I can while it's still available to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually born in the UK, in London. Lived there for 6 years. Don't really have too much affiliation to the English, but yeah, it's a wee little anecdote. And then yeah, I sort of pretty similar to Benji. It's sort of just, I guess, how it is in Christchurch, New Zealand. Like, you sort of just, in the positions that we are, we sort of just have the chance to do everything, just get involved, give it your all and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think, I've had some amazing opportunities for my interests and.
Because you did when you did a production,
Yeah, he was
a new musical.
He was a bit of an actor.
Oh, back in year 8, yeah. Jeez, The Sound of Music.
Yeah, you
which
travelled
is-
around.
Yeah.
That's
Tour.
Around the
Tour.
country, yeah. No, that was amazing.
Got to
Props to you,
know,
I watched that.
got to know
Hands
Lucy
down.
Ward as well.
Oh yeah, Lucy Ward, the cousin. But no, yeah, that was an amazing experience.
Well, we have one other question about we have a personal question, but we've got one other general one. It's like, what was it like for your first, do you want you guys to describe your first day at college?
Take us back.
Yeah, take us back.
Oh wow. My memory isn't great, so
No.
I can't say that I remember that well.
What did you have for lunch?
Breakfast, maybe?
Great question. Most likely wheat bix for
Yeah,
breakfast.
good call.
How many Breakfast of Champions?
How many
Six.
weeks?
How many weeks?
Six.
Oh.
6 weeks.
Great boy.
Is this since year 9?
Every day.
I-
Since
I-
the womb. Since the womb.
Since the womb.
And that's how you make first 15.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously a little bit nervous on the first day of year 9. Everyone at college, if you're listening in, you obviously probably felt somewhat similar to that.
Intimidated.
But yeah, obviously you're excited because everyone else is going to, well, most people are going to high school. In fact, almost everyone I knew was going to high school, and so it was nothing new. You know, you weren't doing it. Obviously, it's a new school, but you weren't doing anything different from anyone else. So I suppose in that you had a certain sense of safety or a certain sense of yeah. But yeah, no, I'm exciting.
I just remember Timothy, he was, when we did choir together in like year 9, he's such a high voice.
I still hear
It was so funny.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the
we've grown.
most man's voice ever going to break.
Yeah.
I mean, it did.
Yeah, a bit.
Somewhat.
But, no. Still got a long way to go, I guess.
Yeah, the first day was interesting.
Yeah.
I remember we all did the choir auditions, which was really funny.
Oh yeah.
A few people
Just-
didn't try
yeah.
that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a unique thing to have every single one of us just go through the same thing.
Yeah, I voice cracked twice in that trial, and I think I still got the invitation.
Always
but-
came to
You had
remember.
you had to like literally try not to get it.
Yeah, I also remember being quite annoyed because I remember the way that the timetable worked. We had swimming heats, the slot before our photos for our IDs. So I'd just been swimming and my hair was just like, oh. I just remember so, like, looking back now, I'm just like, did I really care? But it's like, on the first day, you just want everything to go right, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know my class was with like a good month.
Oh, I didn't know whether
first day.
I don't know where the open air block was until then, so
So it's pretty daunting, to be honest.
how
You get pretty lost in the big.
you guys? I mean, I had to turn myself into the
I had to turn my reverse card.
This is college combo. We're doing a bit of a conversation.
Yeah, well, as I said, it's pretty daunting.
Yeah.
And then you look up and see all these other guys that have done it before, that have already had years here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everyone's nice. You settle in pretty fast. I was lucky enough to have a brother in year 13, so he showed me the ways a bit. But otherwise, I was just like everyone else, just trying to find my way, trying to do everything right. Yeah, you guys.
Well, I was in a mobility school.
I remember that. Yeah.
That's so true.
I do remember, Ollie, we had a meeting, all the year nines, and you stood up in the middle of it.
It was like,
Hi guys, can you please not push me over because I had a hip surgery?
and then everyone like looked at me. What was it like for you? You know.
Well, I had a brother here many years ago, same Julius house. So I guess it was like I'm like a really competitive person. So you always want to beat your brother. So I guess that kind of competitiveness, like, sort of drove me.
This is from year 9.
Yeah, from year 9 to like do stuff that like you wouldn't normally do. Like I did the frogs and like the productions and those sort of stuff. And stuff that I like wouldn't see myself doing, but
We were
like
all in private
yeah, all in like
Yeah, except for Eddie.
But like I guess it's like that sort of putting yourself in different situations. That's,
I think you just gotta find what motivates you to
Yeah.
like get involved in opportunities.
Yeah,
stuff
it was-
like
it
that.
was-
For you, it was obviously your brother, but you know, for others, it might be just getting a sense
Just
of achievement
dipping
after
your
you've done
hand
it.
into every pot.
Yeah, trying what you like. So, yeah, I guess it's for people watching, hearing about stuff that we've done or opportunities that we've got involved in. Just find what motivates you to, give it a
And-
go.
And almost at the same time, it's like if you don't enjoy something, that's fine. Like you just
Yeah.
give things
Yeah.
a go and like try. Don't try it just for one time. Try it for a few times.
Yeah.
Because there's no harm in not fully enjoying something.
I mean,
It's all just for fun.
It's not to
So-
say do everything and burn yourself out, but it's kind of just like kind of
Choose.
find what you do enjoy and
Yeah.
find what makes you tick and what like gives you the greatest
Yeah.
sense of enjoyment.
And
It's kind of just what it's all about, really.
on that like burning out, like I feel like what a lot of people do is like they don't keep themselves busy enough. So I think it's like what I try to do is keep myself always busy, like do stuff and just keep myself ticking along because at the end of at the end of the day, that's like the thing that's gonna like, oh, this is why I did that.
Try-
When you
try-
look back,
Yeah.
this is what you're gonna remember. Oh, I did this because in that period of time I just wanted to beat my brother or stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. Give yourself a routine.
Yeah.
But so that's coming from a very busy man from Timmer.
not many people can be as busy as Timmer, but
You get the idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And-
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Benji?
Yeah.
Give us some insight to what's it like being a first team member,
Yeah.
and what is game day like for you?
Yeah, game day.
Game day.
Final day. Finals.
Fun.
Nelson College.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, we obviously it's up in Nelson, so we couldn't do our typical come to college first and have brunch together. But we stuck to the plan. Same thing for the whole year. We didn't change it then. Consistency. That's one. Trust the process.
Benji.
No, but yeah, we stay in this motel and woke up and had breakfast, drove to the grounds and checked it out and things like that. And yeah, we just went through our same process. We got given a pretty cool opportunity to actually have the locker rooms of the actual where the Makos play, and so we dressed up there, kitted up, played in the stadium. Pretty big crowd, obviously, because it's just COVID times and things like that.
Yeah, the big crowd at home though.
Yeah, saw the videos. Yeah. No, and it's a great buzz. Game day is pretty special because it's pretty professional the way they run it, the coaches and everything, and so you feel like you're actually part of something that's pretty, it's pretty important.
Good experience.
What about boys high game? What do you reckon about boys high game?
Oh, it's insane. The Roar last year.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky to actually play in it because of injuries and things like that. But yeah, like it's just it's pretty cool how both schools get so.
How would you say you feel like? I know whenever I can do sports, it's like adrenaline hits you and it's like you just don't need to think that much.
Yeah.
How would you describe it feels for you?
Yeah, well, and especially that boys' high game, because of the crowd numbers, you can't really feel yourself.
Yeah.
And unless you actually, take yourself a step back,
Yeah.
pinch yourself that you're actually there, you just go through the motions, and that can be a good thing for people, because then they don't freak out, or that can also be a bad thing in terms of, you just don't act, don't play how you meant to. But yeah.
What's the team looking like for this year? Is it going to be good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We're gonna take the double, baby.
Pretty strong. Yeah, so you had what do you want from the boys' high game? Yeah, preferably a win.
Yeah.
But no, it's looking strong. The year 13 cohort coming through.
Yeah.
Been training like mad over summer.
Yeah.
We're not playing no games this year.
Not playing no games.
Three-peat.
And they all love it. I mean, we all love it. It's just a game at the end of the day, and we just love to play it, and it's fun. So.
Well, I think
exactly.
As
You've got the school behind you.
part of the Kappa Haka group. Oh, we're gonna do a mean haka this year.
Half-time.
Bro, I'm already ready. 2 months counting down.
Oh, if we're in red though, I don't know how many supporters can be there. But yeah, another COVID thing.
That reminds me, sorry that we're having to do this in March. If you don't hear us correctly, or
This might be
just
it,
bear
but-
with us.
Might be it, yeah, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll have to make
It's kind of
sense.
like one of those
No.
extra one thing anyway.
Yeah.
In contrast, Ollie, what's opening night of a production like?
Forte, your forte.
What thoughts are running through your head then?
I think the thing about productions is it's the whole process. I think with all the rehearsals and the environment, and it's also the social aspect of it, is kind of why I love it and why I do it so much, is just like the whole process. And I think opening night, although it's like such an incredible experience and like the butterflies and all the nerves getting going and stuff like that, it's sort of a blip as to part of as like what the whole thing has been. And I think even if we went out and had an absolute shocker on opening night this year for the big production or going ahead, I think just being part of it and being part of the whole experience is really what drives me to do it. No, it's definitely just taking pride in something and sort of patting yourself on the back after sort of 3 months, 4 months of rehearsing. I think for Avita we were doing it for 12, 13 months because of COVID. I think we sort of started at the end of year 10 and ended right towards the end of year 11. So it was you get close with people and
Yeah, make some pretty unreal friends.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's amazing.
I guess these are the years you can do that. Obviously, coming back to that.
Kia ora, it's Ollie here, and this is part 2 of the podcast. Cheers.
I think we're going to move on to questions from the fans.
Fan question.
Fan questions, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we.
These questions from you guys.
Yeah,
From
from the Instagram story.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram,
Yeah, if
College
you want to ask
Convo.
more fan questions, we got.
And when we're leading up to an episode, you guys can have your input and ask what you guys want to hear from our guests.
As long as it's reasonable.
Yeah, make them appropriate, please.
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 Ollie, you can kick us off with the questions.
From.
Can I have a micro?
I'd like to kick it off. Benji, what are your 5 best qualities about me?
Interesting.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, Meg, you can come to me, and I'll give you the 5.
Bit of suspense.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
If you're watching at home.
If she listens to
Dramatic
this, this is a test.
Benji Water and Meg Crump went live on Instagram.
Okay, Jacobus, he's asking, did you see yourselves going for the roles in year 9?
That is a juicy question.
Yeah.
That's pretty arrogant if you say yes. No.
No, it's not. Everyone's thinking.
I
that.
think for me, not particularly really. I think if you ask any of my close mates, I don't think it necessarily was something that drove me early on. I think I definitely wanted to be sort of part of the prefect group and doing my bit. I think head of arts was sort of what I was heading towards for most of my last 4 years. But I think, there was definitely a moment, maybe sort of start of last year, where I was like, hang on, maybe I do want to do something more and really have an effect and make a change, And I think the best place to do that from is leading from the front, I guess, as I said before. I've been lucky enough to be named in that role alongside Benji. It's honestly, kind of
Pretty awesome
hopefully
job.
how much better,
Would you agree with that, Benji?
Yeah. Obviously you're year 9 and you look up towards the head boy.
Seems so far away.
Yeah. You obviously you're either, it's your personality, right? It's you're either you couldn't care less about school, or you want to do your best and you want to impress some people, like your teachers academically or your sports coaches, and so I think you're not. I didn't go into it and thinking, I'm going here, boy. You just go into it and you think, I'm just doing my best. And
just be the best,
do as well as you
person you can, and if that means that you're
got
valid for
in
that
the
role,
role,
then
then
there you go.
Okay.
How good.
Jacob has also asked you guys any hidden talents that you guys want to tell us about.
Hidden talent.
Also a very juicy question.
I think Benji does a very good monkey impression.
I don't think I do.
I've demonstrated it to best.
Definitely something he said to condition himself out of as he steps into the role of head boy. But,
It's just a house. Just a
half the house and only half.
Feel free to approach Benji, and
Maybe
if you see Benji around the school, he'll ask him for a
college
Dap him up.
2022 bloopers.
Yeah. Next question, please.
Benjamin, what's skincare routine?
Great question.
William Law.
First, I'd just like to point out: is anyone else's skin gone haywire since the mask?
The bit of mask.
Yeah, I guess my one was like always haywire, but
Yeah.
I
I feel like I need a flannel still just to wipe in between periods. But my skin.
So what you're trying to say is your skin routine is 3 times that day, or what?
I'll wake up and I wash my face. I have 3 separate creams. You have to put them on in 20-minute periods.
Intervals, alright.
That's a process.
Intervals. And then, so morning tea. You have to go back and there's the second cream, you have to put it back on.
Right.
And then, you don't really have to put it out throughout the day, just keep updating if you
Yeah.
feel like it's breaking out or whatever.
Yeah.
you know.
Dropping brand names.
And then
What
just
do you think about male makeup?
love it.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'd never really worn makeup.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Ollie would know about that.
Oh yeah, we're in a fair bit of makeup in my time.
yeah.
Not for
Wait, so
leisure
you're not wearing makeup
purposes.
No.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
know,
sorry,
would you?
You call me blushing. You call me blushing.
Yeah.
Ollie also asks, on behalf of Richard's house,
Yeah.
can you get chocolate milk back in the dining hall?
That's a great question.
For student senate. Student senate.
Oh, true. Yeah. Guy Rodley, if you want to
Also,
join.
I would like to say, apologies if you've been
Yeah.
hearing like a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
I might just.
Just a bit
I'm just gonna hold on.
teething.
I'm just gonna hold
No,
on.
you can take it out if you want.
Oh, can I?
Oh, handheld.
Look at this.
Oh.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
There you go.
We've just got a bit of teething issues. It's all going to be. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll make it up. Yeah.
How about this?
Anyway, this is our first
like
podcast, so.
Question for Mr. Rokenfire over here.
Yep.
Will Jetty Jones be better than Jack Jones? That's
Jetty
Jetty
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah. He can make sure with the stars. Yeah. I thought he can definitely.
He's got
be
potential.
better. He's got potential.
Nice.
We'll see this year.
Yeah, I guess we will.
G. Jones, mate, give it your all.
Yeah.
Got to score a try
Oh,
here though.
that one's gone. Christian Higgins, along with Mr. Knight, asked, is there any prefects you looked up to in previous years of your time at college?
Wow. Great question.
I suppose they're all fairly good role models, but is there any in specific that you aspired to be like?
I'm unsure whether it's just because I was year 9, but Max Goodwood, obviously, is head boy.
Yeah, same.
I suppose it's just
We're thinking of getting him on.
Yeah, well, you should.
Yeah.
Him, Dom Edmund, he was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah,
right?
he's
Jamie, I suppose it's just the people that just have charisma
Mm.
and really don't. They're not trying to fit
Yeah.
a cookie cutter.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
They're doing themselves,
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool to watch. So
Yeah.
for
sure.
yeah, just those guys.
Yeah,
All of them.
definitely. I think
All of them.
Yeah,
They're from college.
Max Goodwin, yeah, the same. Like, I think it helped that he was in Harper and he was this sort of untouchable head prefect that, like, you sort of, not in your wildest dreams, you're gonna like achieve what he's achieving. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
sort
would
of
you
like,
say that to you guys now?
well, yeah, it's
Untouchables.
kind of strange, but yeah, I think, and it's the guys that get involved that learn your name. You know.
Yeah,
The
learn
little
your
They
name.
walk
things.
past the
Definitely.
school in the school and they're like, "Oh, hi Ollie, how's your day going?" You know, they try and especially with the productions and stuff, having like guys from across the year groups. It's the guys that make an effort. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's the guys that really sort of inspired. You know.
Yeah.
You're hearing it from the man himself, the man himself. Okay. So.
Yeah, this is a I don't know what kind of question it is. It's just a question, I guess. What's your opinion on drugs and alcohol?
Benji.
Don't
Hand it
do
over.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from.
Yeah.
But
And what happens? What would you say? What would you do if you're in a situation where people want to give you drugs?
I mean, if I would probably just have to go down the typical route of just get out of there.
Yeah.
If it's peer pressure, if it's your mates,
Just
obviously,
don't hang around the boys that are gonna,
yeah.
Yeah.
put you in that situation.
Yeah, just make the wise decisions. You know. Just,
Yeah.
as you said, don't
Yeah.
get yourselves with a group of mates that aren't going to respect your decisions. You know. And if they're doing them, they shouldn't put any pressure on you to join in. You know.
Yeah, they're not your mates if they don't accept who you
Yeah,
who you
definitely.
are. Right? So, and like going on to that, like alcohol, like it's a big turning point in our school. Not our school, but like in boys' schools in general.
Teenagers.
Yeah,
that
teenagers
whole-
in New Zealand.
Yeah,
you
that
could say.
whole like
I think
culture.
the Kiwi culture of it is sort of widely accepted.
Yeah.
But I think if you are drinking, if you are doing it, just be sensible. You know, everything in moderation, as they say. I mean, have some fun. It's not the school's not here to just keep you from.
What about you, Timothy?
Having
What would
some
say
fun.
your opinion on
Well,
alcohol?
I actually don't drink. And
Never? You
Yeah,
never?
never drunk. And
Not even communion.
yeah, not even, yeah.
Here's that ginger beer though.
Okay, yeah, I had. Okay, that was like That's like 0%. Okay, so
Are you having kombucha?
One time, guys, one time.
I guess like the reasoning behind it is like just I don't know, just taking care of your body. I guess just
Yeah.
like doing things that like I guess a lot of people, I guess like most people in this realm do drink, and like it's like you what you have to do is that you have to think about like if I drink, what's going to happen later? Like am I going to get addicted to this or something like that? Like addiction is a problem. But it's also like there's there's issues like your brain doesn't develop till 25, those type of things.
There's definitely a difference between enjoying your youth and destroying your future.
Yeah, because like there's this culture of like always celebrating, like for example, going out with a bang, like go have a few beers or something. But like, what if we can like switch that and just like instead of having to use like drinking as like a social lubricant, can't we just like have fun together, just being our normal selves?
Very true.
Yeah, like the changing ways.
I think actually people kind of misconceive like how many people drink at a party sometimes. Like you didn't, like we were at Gus's house the other day.
Yeah.
You didn't drink, I didn't drink. There was like 4 other people that didn't drink there.
Yeah,
it's
like 50% people didn't drink.
There's not much talk about not drinking, you know.
Yeah, and that should be like a bigger conversation.
What was it? Paul Dillon is saying that it's actually a small group that do, but
Yeah.
So like publicise it.
No, there's no publicity for drinking sensibly, is there?
Yeah.
Or like,
Or just not at all. It's sort of the 1%ers that
No one's gonna.
not the 1% that
No one's videoing you when you're just chilling.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think
maybe Timothy is in a 30.
at the end of the day, like if you are having fun and having a few drinks at a party, you've just got to take care of yourself. Is sort of
Know your limits.
know your limits.
Yeah.
Your number one priority is sort of making sure you maintain a good maintain yourself. You know, don't get on camera doing something silly or.
But at the end of the day, you don't need alcohol to have fun.
No, definitely not.
That's the main
Timothy
reason.
can definitely attest to that.
Exactly.
For sure.
What's something you wish you didn't do? And you guys can say something.
Some big regrets.
Like,
Something we wish we did it.
Yeah.
you don't have to answer.
Yeah.
But like,
And if you don't answer, we just know there was something
Yeah.
really sus that you've done.
Well, I'm just a perfect boy and I've never done it.
Nobody's perfect. No.
Benji doesn't make mistakes, but
I don't know. I think. I mean, there's definitely moments where I sort of think back, and
What about the sword?
well, yeah. Hard to say that the pros outweigh the cons in that scenario. I think sort of no one did anything wrong, but
For listeners, Ollie was in a production last year.
Detail.
We are
we're going into detail.
this is actually to do with his physio later on. He was in a production, and what was the actual one?
Romeo and Juliet.
So I was in a sword fight with my mate Ryan Primus.
So just to preface, this is just like drama.
Shakespeare live on stage
what
in front of
happens when you join
a full
productions.
audience.
Extreme athlete.
But I leap across the stage, my mate, sword in hand, and fall to the ground and fully rupture my ACL. It's been a bit of a process. Not the most orthodox way to do it either. The surgeons always had a good laugh over the how you did it story. But not so much a regret, but definitely wish I wasn't there at that time doing that thing.
If you
Definitely
go
would've
back, you would have.
If I went back with my knowledge that I have, probably wouldn't have signed up. But I think
Everything happens for a reason.
as they say. I think if I think back on regrets and whatnot, I don't think there's obviously small things here and there. It's like, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I think if you get too wound up in that sort of thing, you sort of. If you're too wound up on what you're doing wrong, and it's all about keeping a healthy, positive growth mindset,
So making mistakes is part
Don't
of
worry about
it's part of the job, and
it's
if you make mistakes, you learn from them, and it's definitely something I've sort of grown to learn. Is I think in the first few years of high school, I think I got too sort of wound up on trying to portray the best image of myself, and trying to show everyone what sort of person I am when I really just kind of need to figure it out for myself, you know.
Good answer.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Love it.
Yeah. Thoughts on that question, Benji?
Regrets?
Regrets?
Oh yeah, I mean, as Ollie said, a couple
Yeah.
will keep you up at night,
Yeah.
but nothing that's
Yeah.
life changing.
No.
Yeah.
It's not how you want to live. You don't want to live just looking
No.
back and
No,
shaking your head at yourself.
I've been pretty lucky.
Look at the positives.
Been having a pretty smooth road to where I am now.
No sword fighting.
No sort of fighting. No.
Take the dangerous sports drama.
Theatre sports, don't do it.
No,
It's
no,
too
It's
dangerous.
too dangerous.
Too
Takes a rugby.
Just get an exemption.
Yeah.
But yeah, no regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Wow.
The end.
Are you guys happy with that? Should we?
Oh, yeah, it's a good note to end it on, I
That's a
think.
good combo.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good college convo.
First one.
Exactly.
Maybe a bit
First one
rusty,
down.
but you know,
Yeah.
it's all uphill from here.
Here with us.
We're getting there. Hopefully, as you guys come along on this journey, listen on this journey, maybe we'll get better, pick up a few tricks along the way. I guess that's
Yeah.
all part of it, the learning
Yeah.
process. Yeah, hopefully
But
we
we
get
are
more,
getting.
more like a convo soon. But you know, there's always a starting point, and this is
Alright.
this is our starting point.
So
Thank you,
yeah.
guys.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou.
Thank you.
Good boy, Ollie.
It's good.
Hey again, I'd just like to say, on behalf of the College Convo team, thanks so much for listening, and that we've got some new content coming up very soon, so stay tuned. See you soon. Ka kite anō.